Hello, back again as usual with a trending topic cartoon enthusiasm. What's really happening? Though genes and the brain development are linked, preliminary experiences have inescapable stamp in a child's brain structure. Early mind setting is the crux. Once established, child's pattern of future actions could be well orchestrated. Let us rapidly glance the brain's circuitry. Neurons' branched cell body are the brain's processors. They receive chemical signals across the brain and the electrical impulse travel across the axon. Axon contain neurotransmitters at its end. These impulses release the neurotransmitter which stimulates nearby branches. Thereby, each cell can connect with innumerable other cells via synapses. So, this network is brain circuitry or simply brain wiring. Brain then develops architecture through the increase of these synapses. Say by age of 3, a toddler's brain would have created about 1,000 trillion synapses, which is nearly double than an adult. The connections that are created in a child's brain are either strengthened by repeating experience or weakened by not being used, which is nothing but synaptic pruning. Starting at the age of 11, kids start losing the connections that are not utilized. The ones that are enforced through repeated experiences thus affect the child's brain structure and sculpt the way of thinking and memories. With that intro, divulging our topic into the link between animations and how it impacts the brain, the emotions, and behavior. Merely the neuroscience bundle is for sure fascinating. Cartoons, a dazzling world, alas, has dark sides. Cartoons weave its magic through characters filled with colors, imagination, and delightful stories. Processing the visual information has its own intricacy. The five phenomenon creates this magic of still images presented in rapid succession, creating the illusion of movement, which is the basis of animation. The tiny little brains decode these series of images. How do you think a deep emotional connection is established? The task of shape, color, movement recognition is taken up by the occipital and temporal lobe, and there is active visual processing. Animations evoke emotions, empathy, etc. As kids or adults, we encounter a plethora of emotions while ensuing their journeys, reflecting or mimicking their feelings in our neural circuits. So now, does a cartoon or animation watch aid memory and learning? Brain is wired to process and retain information better when granted in a multi-sensory format. Meaning, let's say we have two plates, one with white rice and another a biryani, which gets rapidly retained in our brain. Of course, the aromatic, flavorful, appetizing, glazed, the golden brown biryani. So its color, aroma, taste, just drooling, is it not? Similarly, here there is an amalgamation of visuals, dialogue, music that engages both the visual and auditory memory systems, reinforcing the learning process and remembrance. So, researchers quote when a cartoon is well crafted educational, it can enhance information retention and nourish cognitive development in a child. Children become more linguistically fluent. Cartoons encourage critical thinking and imagination. They remain in the realm of fantasy for long, is it not? Kids may replace cartoons for real life, so reality and fiction difference should be addressed. Innumerable patterns prevail: humor, horror, heroic, violence, friendship, fantasy, right versus wrong, honesty versus dishonesty, good, evil, you name it. Everything lies right in front. So, cartoons shape our values and morals. They can instill empathy, kindness, or just glorify violence. Watching animations with gentle visuals, soft or serene soundtracks can relax the brain and promote a sense of tranquility. Focusing on values like empathy, friendship, cooperation, and safeguarding ecosystem, and simultaneously non-preachy, to be specific, incorporates positive qualities and behavior in kids. So, the right concoction of humor and excitement makes a perfect, rather successful animation. We conclude there is a manifold psychological impact on our brains, our emotions, and behaviors. The potential of this medium to promote positive change and well being, is it not humongous? Children should watch cartoons that are age appropriate, time appropriate, and under proper supervision. Toon time or trouble time? Let us choose wise for our unsculptured little minds. That's it for now. So until we meet next time, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.